Well, hello and welcome to the Spirit Safe. My name's Rob. Thank you very much indeed for joining me. So far this year, I have only done whiskies from Scotland and Ireland, so it's time to add a bit of variety. How about something from America or Canada? Or how about something from Poland? I said I would do about 3 different unusual countries this year for whiskey, and one of them is certainly Poland. I didn't know such a thing existed as Jakubiak Polska Whisky. This I bought at auction and I overpaid for it horribly. I'll tell you in a second how much I paid for it. I bought it in the UK quite a long time ago, a few years ago actually. It took me a long time to get this into Canada, and I opened it last year in the summer, so I've had it open for quite a while. Quite a handsome box. It's got a little plastic window on both sides so you can see the bottle through there. Box is a little bit flimsy, but you know, I get the idea of the design, and the bottle is really quite a nice design. I think it's like a lozenge shaped bottle, like a decanter style bottle. Very high quality stopper. It's artificial cork, and it's got this picture of a tree on it, and it says Jakubiak Polska Whisky, single barrel, single malt, 700ml bottle. It's bottled at 40% ABV. I don't know about chill filtration or artificial colour, but it is, I believe, entirely virgin oak barrels. And how much did I pay for this? Do I want to say? £130, British pounds, which is a lot. But this is not actually particularly cheap in Poland. Spirits are not expensive in Poland, particularly domestic spirits and vodkas and schnapps and things like that they make. But this, I think it sells for quite a premium in Poland. Maybe £80, €80, something like that, or its equivalent in zloty. So yeah, it's kind of a neat product, nicely packaged, nicely put together, and very unusual. And the colour, it's got a little tinge of rose to it in the colour, and a bit of rose on the nose as well. It's very interesting, very different. There's a lot of agave on the nose. There's a lot of interesting herbaceous notes, and it's very heavy on blossom, like potpourri and perfume. So initially I thought it was very light on the nose, and then the perfume and herbaceous notes really came out. Quite a bit of manuka honey. There's apple and pear and a lot of fruit blossom. The second time I opened it, I found a lot of fennel leaf and fennel seed, and it was almost overpowering, but that has now come down. Aloe vera, a sweet pear cider. There's a kind of, you know, those apple flavour or fruit soaps that they used to sell in the Body Shop in the 90s, those kind of glycerin soaps. There's quite a bit of that. Definitely some elderflower, dilute honey. On the sweeter end, there's some peach syrup, lychee syrup, and Turkish Delight. It's strong on rose water and lily notes. Some poppies and carnations, and just agave. Very strange. It doesn't feel like a malt whiskey at all, really. Palate A little bit of spice, vanilla, bit of alcohol heat there as you swallow. It's quite strong on agave. There's a tequila quality to it. Aloe vera, barley sweetness, a kind of moisturizing cream, or sunscreen maybe. Doesn't sound very nice, but you know, it's sort of there. A cooling fresh mint, some apples, elderflower cordial. Now let's give it a drop of water, just a drop, because it's just 40% ABV. About half a teaspoon, maybe less. The green herbaceous notes are coming out much more, a lot more oak. Mixed Chinese spices and starting to get quite strong beer hops. And butter fudge. Cinder toffee, a slight offish burnt note maybe. Some sandalwood or incense coming through. Potpourri, caramels. It's light and breezy, but there's an alcoholic heft to it, even at 40%. It's almost like a young corn spirit. It just doesn't really register as malt on the nose at all, really. That really strong rose water note, just you just can't quite believe that it's a malt. I say that, and then maltiness starts to come through, starting to pick up caramels, biscuity, malty flavours, oat cakes. The sweet barley sugars sort of fade to a peppery cinnamon, a white pepper. Some soap can emerge as well, glycerin soap, and some cardamom, quite a bit. The finish is of apple and rosewater, pear, confectionery apple and pear, toasted marshmallow. It can be quite a short finish, really. It's a bit of a disappointing finish, but only 40% ABV. Bitter chocolate, Turkish delight, rye spice, and an unusual herbal tang. So this is an interesting product, actually. It's unlike most other whiskies, not just because it's a Polish whiskey. It certainly has its limitations. It is not cheap. It is quite hard to get hold of. And it is very strange, quite honestly. But occasionally I find myself in the mood for it. It's an interesting thing. I'm kind of glad I have it on the shelf. I'm very glad that I've tried it. I'd be really interested to know if others have tried it. It's just to compare notes with others. I don't think there are any other reviews of this whiskey in English. I think there are one or two in Polish, but I'm keen to know if others have tried this, because I think it's a very unusual whiskey. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the review. See you again soon. Probably have a Scotch next time. And then later in the year, we'll do some more things from unusual countries. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed the review. Stick around for more, and see you again soon. Cheers. Goodbye.